Hey everybody, don't forget to check out my bookie Sportsbook and Casino, America's most trusted sportsbook in 2019. You can look at betting lines and place bets in bare knuckle and MMA. Don't forget to use our referral code down below for a 50% sign up bonus. That's my bookie Sportsbook and Casino. Welcome back. There he is, Zach the Juusola. What's going on, my man?
What's up, player? How you guys doing?
We're good.
We're
Just making,
doing
guys, making sure you guys can hear me clear. I got the headphones in.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
hear
you're
you
good.
We hear you good, man. So, my man, BKFC 8, right around the
Ready,
corner, 9 days away. Fred
ready to
Pierce,
go. Ready to go, baby.
tell us, man. Tell us how's training going? How's the transition? Tell us all about it.
Transition's going to be nothing for me, but the training camp's been pretty amazing, man. Being a 6'1" southpaw, and before I was a collegiate wrestler before this,
Yeah.
and I'm a high level striker, so it's been really hard for me to get camps. Actually, it's really hard for me to go out of town and somebody to go face a guy that was ranked in the junior college polls in wrestling and is a slick, tall southpaw with snappy punches, good footwork, good defense, and angles. So it's pretty cool to get noticed to have a full camp. I was actually supposed to be on a few of these shows before. Me and David were talking. There was talks of me a while back to actually fight Isaac Valley Flag. Maybe they didn't want me to fight him. I didn't have a big enough name yet, and they didn't want me to go knocking him off real quick. Maybe they're looking at my footage and stuff. So I'm just excited to get my foot in there and go show everybody what I can do.
Well, what intrigued you specifically about bare knuckle, man?
Man, well, the platform, obviously, the views, how it's growing, spreading like wildfire, all that good stuff. But what kind of pushed me to there was two of my last three fights in MMA. I lost hometown split decisions that I thought I won, and 90% of the crowd thought I won. And I was right on the brink of like Contender Series, Bellator, PFL, all that. And then, man, it's just kind of discouraging to like think maybe I got to go grind, try to fucking beg for fights. And sorry for the cussing, but grind, trying to go beg. Grind, trying to go beg for fights, and then maybe win two, sit around. Hopefully, I get on the Contender Series. Like I have Ray Sefo. He's one of my coaches at the gym. He owns the PFL. Like all the pieces of the puzzle were there, but just those hometown split decision losses, both ended up being in California. Just kind of this just led the path. It was right there. Seemed like a easy answer.
I always ask, especially with debuts, why was there any reserve when they came to you like, hey, let's throw down without gloves, or you're like, I'm in right away, immediately? I always like to see what makes guys tick that are just like, hell yeah, let's do it.
For me, I've never met too many people that could strike with me on the feet in MMA. Like I've been fighting for a long time. Like I was Conor McGregor's primary sparring partner for the second Nate Diaz fight. I've trained with everybody. I mean, I'm doing hard rounds with 70ers and 85ers in the UFC on Saturday at Extreme Couture, and I'm doing good, getting the better rounds. Not going to name drop, nothing like that. But I got the skill level. I got the set. I just don't got the exposure yet. So here's the stage. Like, I'm a slick southpaw with the Philly shell style, man. I got a little Pernell Whitaker-ish, Muhammad Ali-ish style. So I'm just ready to go in there and transition. I know how to snap my shots. I don't push through my shots. I know how to snap them, flick, open-handed them, close them at the end, footwork, moving. So man, it's exciting. I've been working with Dewey Cooper out here. He's a ex-boxer, kickboxer. He's worked with people that have fought Manny Pacquiao. He's working with top UFC fighters. One of my best friends is Yoel Casamayor, four-time world champ from Cuba, 92 gold medalist. He actually taught me rhythm and timing, which only a Cuban can teach you. Like I used to be a stiff wrestler. You look at my progression over the years, like I came a long ways. So everything is just kind of came into place, like before when I was trying to get on these shows, I was kind of rushing it. Like I was trying to go fight Valley Flag. I was trying to call Elvin Brito, just like guys. I was just trying to get any fights I could get, But now Dave hit me up. I was supposed to be in some other thing going on fighting somebody else, but they hit me up, told me they got me Fred Pierce, and I was in right away.
Didn't matter who the name was on the other end, did it?
Nah, not. And BKFC, so BKFC is still growing. A lot of guys, I feel like maybe not in their prime, maybe not top tier level guys. I don't feel like most guys are even training with the competition that I'm training with alone, like and competing and winning rounds and doing that. I'm still a top tier fighter, just bad course of action, couple injuries, couple of bad decisions, you know, path could have went a little different. I could be in the UFC top 5, top 10 in the world right now. So it's just where I'm at now, but I'm ready to go.
What's nice about this is this platform, it doesn't matter if you have a name, if you don't have a name. When the world's watching you, they're watching just you, and you have the opportunity to make your name immediately.
100%.
And that's it.
And with this full fight camp, you know, like I've been running track sprints every Wednesday. We're running mountains on the weekends. We're doing 2-3 a day training sessions. We're doing it the right way. I'm usually walking around at 80, bro. I'm damn near on weight right now. This is easy money. I'm strong, in shape, ready to go. I mean, I was a high level wrestler, and I got a good tie clinch. Like, I don't know what this guy's game plan. He's not going to be slicker than me. He's not going to be stronger than me. He's not going to be faster than me. His cardio is not going to be better than me, and I highly doubt he hits as hard as me. So we'll see what he comes out doing. I'm thinking he's going to come out trying to wing bombs, get his hands on me, make it dirty. But that's what I like. I love pressure, bro. I know how to fight going backwards, move, small micro movements versus big movements like sloppy fighters. So, yeah, man, exactly what you said, though. Like, it doesn't matter what anything else happened in the past. This is a brand new stage. This is my debut. It's chapter 1.
And isn't this how homegrown monsters are made? They do, you know, they make a debut, they do something insane, and that's how stars are born.
100%. That's how it goes. And, you know, like, so here's the thing. Most of the people in the MMA community kind of know who I am. Like I've been to gyms. People know me. Like, I fought for RFA title. Like, I've been there. But now it's time for me to grow my fan base. It's time for me to go get that exposure. It's time for me to go get that highlight, because these shows, like what the last show did, 1.1 million or something the night of or something like that. Like, it's time for me to go put somebody down, be smooth, be pretty, and let the rest do itself.
I want to know, where did the nickname come from? Why do we call you the Juice?
I mean, honestly, like, so I used to be a slick wrestler, and it's with my last name, but it stuck with me since high school, man.
Okay.
Maybe even a little bit before that. Like, my wrestling coach named me. My wrestling coach, Jeff Wickern, one of the best wrestling coaches I've ever met. Like, I've had top coaches my whole life for everything. Jeff Wickern's coached numerous national champions, everything, up in Minnesota. He's still coaching a top-tier program up there. But it just stuck with me. Like, nobody even knows. Like, people don't even know my name, Zach, half the time. In high school, everybody called me Juice. Like, my ex wrote on her notebook, I love Zach. People were coming up to me like, Juice, your girl's cheating on you with somebody named Zach. Like, so Juice has just stuck throughout the years, man.
You can't get rid of it at that point. You might as well just run with it.
Just stuck
Yeah,
with
man.
it. What do you want people to know, man? I mean, you've already kind of talked a lot, but what do you want people to know about you that maybe they haven't seen you perform before? What can they expect from you come October 19th?
They can expect somebody that has complete composure, that likes to compete in the fire, that knows how to box in the middle and close ranges too. Not just like most MMA fighters, they're taught to snap at the end of their punches. So they really only know how to fight at a long range. I can box you middle ground, elbows bent, inside, in the pocket, combinations, moving, rolling, slipping. And I'm just excited to show my how adverse I am as a striker and my intelligence. Like, I'm a kind of guy that can go watch something on YouTube, watch a high level striker do it, and then go perform it in the gym just by visualizing it. Like, a lot of guys got it, really have to drill stuff, and they drill it for years and they don't get it. But I can see like little things, even when I'm holding mitts for people and sparring people. I can see when their necks are tense or their jaws are tense or their shoulders are tense. I can just see the smoothness in people. So I'm a very intelligent fighter.
I feel like I learned something right now. I just don't know what it was, but I definitely learned something.
Well,
So
look, go ahead, Nick. Go ahead.
just out of curiosity, because it's an added thing, are you about the dirty boxing able to hold in the clinch and let it go in there, or is that something you were already training, or added to?
My clinch has always been nice. Like, even early in my career, I was finishing people in the tie clinch. Like, I've got like elbow knockouts in the clinch, been kneeing people. Like, my clinch is nice. I know how to hide, shell, find the hole, sneak in. So it's not. I have been working it. Like, I've been going to Extreme Couture and working with some of the guys on dirty boxing and clinch work and stuff like that. But it's something that's already bred into my game. You know, it's pretty natural. I just did it to get comfortable getting in there and having guys be aggressive with me and rough with me. Like, I really like it when guys come at me and they're aggressive, intense, and really trying to be ferocious. I like really my thing is I like to try to be as calm as I can while I'm fighting. You know, like when guys are getting aggressive, if I can just breathe normal, like kind of probably like how like a race car driver is. Like I doubt a race car driver is holding the wheel like this for 500 laps. You know, they're probably like chilling, listening to music, stuff like that. That's my mindset when I fight.
Like the calm during the storm. That's all.
Calm during the storm. It's all about the snap, the looseness, loose shoulders, hands like boulders, like my old coach Greg Nelson used to stay up in Minnesota. One of the greatest coaches I've ever had, one of the best technicians I've ever known. But learn that a long time ago, man. Be loose.
Your main gym is Extreme Couture. Did I read that right?
That's my hometown gym. That's my home gym. I've also done a lot of work at One Kicks, another really, really good Muay Thai gym out here. One Kick Nick is the owner. I've been working with Dewey Cooper, who is an amazing coach, tremendous passion, probably the most passionate coach I've met. And also City Boxing, where they've had great fighters out there, like guys fighting. The guy that fought Lomachenko, some Mexican guy, I can't remember his name, a few fights ago. They got Caleb Plant in there right now. I just sparred some silver medalists from Pan Am Games a while back. I've been getting some good rounds in. I've been sparring some money team fighters over at One Kicks and stuff like that, and been having some good goes over there.
His camp is making me tired listening about it.
It's easy work, bro. I'm full of energy. This right here, like when I go into the gym, bro, like it's a blast. I like to spar. I like to spar with my hands down, talk a little stuff when we're sparring. But it's all good. Like I'm a good teammate. It's all in good fairness. It's just who I am. I got good energy like this all day long. You know, I don't even sleep that much at night. Like my whole life, I've slept 4 or 5 hours a night my entire life. That's how I've always been. Same with my mom and my aunt. So I'm able to get a lot done like that. I feel like people are like plants. Like everybody needs a different amount of sunlight. Everybody needs a different amount of sleep.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
Don't worry, I'm on the 5-hour plan too. So
it feels good, man. I like literally if I go to sleep at 12, I wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock tops. You know, like
good to go.
There's something to that. Like for real, I was actually looking at something on that because you know for years it was thought 7 to 8 hours was like the ideal amount. But like you said, there really is something kind of cool to it. And kind of experiment because some people do good at 4, 5, 6.
I was actually doing some research into it because my aunt, she was a scientist at like MIT and she became a patent lawyer after that, and she's got the same thing going on. But I did some research. Even the Wall Street Journal had something on it called like the sleepless elite. Like only like 3% of the population can thrive off 4 or 5 hours of sleep without coffee or anything like that. And I feel like I kind of fall into that category, and I thrive off of it. Like I do some other stuff. I do some project management stuff full time, and there's the Kickstart ready to go, man. Like if I have coffee in the morning, like stuff like that, I probably won't even like be sleeping the next day, bro. Like that whole night, like it's pretty wild.
I envy you, man, because if I get less than like 7 hours of sleep, it's like I'm dead unless I get some type of energy drink in there.
Well, it used to kind of stress me, bro, because everybody's like, you need to sleep more. You need to sleep more. Like people were trying to send me to sleep studies, trying to send me to doctors. Doctors were trying to prescribe me pills and stuff. But
yeah,
it just made me zombie-ish. Like if I ever like took something that'll slow me down years back and stuff. But it's just, I like to roll, bro. I perform better with work, mental stuff, anything like that when I have a full plate. When I get lazy, I get bored, my mind wanders, and I make bad decisions. You know, I'm from an urban environment, so I have a pretty rough upbringing. So I'm pretty happy to be out here in Vegas. I don't have any distractions. I have a pretty good life out here. I got a good girl for the first time in my life. It's pretty awesome, man.
What's some words for your opponent, man? Like I said, Fred Pierce, he's kind of from the MMA world as well. You guys are both crossing over at the same time. What if he was right here? What would be your final words for him? Because chances are you're probably not going to talk about him, or maybe you will, until fight week. But what do you have to say to him?
I'll just shake his hand and say, "Good luck, brother. We'll see what happens." Like I'm usually a talker, but you know what? I don't even need to do none of that. I'm just ready to go. Let everything take care of itself.
And real quick before we let you go, quick thoughts on the co-main and the main event: Jim Ehlers versus Julian Lane, and then Gonzaga versus Bigfoot.
To me, Jim Ehlers is going to beat Julian Lane pretty easily, I'm thinking. Jim Ehlers, I don't know too much about Jim Ehlers. I know who Julian Lane is. Like I've trained with him at Extreme Couture one time. I don't know if he remembers or not, but my boy Joey Angelo fought him to a split decision. So I know his style pretty well, and kind of flat-footed, pushy forward, brawly. I say Jim Ehlers probably finishes him or dominant decision. Bigfoot Silva, I say he gets put down. He's slow. He's got a big head. He doesn't got too good a defense, man. I just don't see it being a good night for Bigfoot Silva at this time in his career.
All right. Well, there you have it.
There you have it. Right.
There you have it. Well, Mr. Juice. I don't know what to call you, man.
Juice.
Mr. Juice. The Juice Juusola. That's a mouthful, man. We appreciate your time so much, man, and good luck to you. He's going to fight at BKFC number 8 next weekend in just 9 days. Fred Pierce, October 19th. Check it out if you're not in the Tampa Bay area to see it live.
We'll be in the Tampa Bay.
We'll be there. Check it out on pay-per-view if you can't check it out there. Like I said, man, we appreciate it so much. It's our absolute pleasure to have you on, Juice.
Hey, I didn't get to say everything I really wanted, but because I haven't deserved it yet. So after I get the win, give me the mic for a little bit. I'll go ahead and say some words that for the crowd.
We have you covered.
Hey, man, just stop on by, man. Like I said, we appreciate the time, my man, and we'll see you next week, my friend.
All right, brothers.
All right,
take care.
Have a good night.
Hey, this is Sheena Star. I just want to remind you to check out the new CombatInsiders.com new and improved webpage. Only place that has Knucklepedia. They are geared around bare knuckle boxing, MMA, all combat sports. Check them out.